For you after that outcome on Saturday. What did you tell the guys after the game?
See you Sunday. To be honest with you, wasn't a lot of talking. Just wanted them to enjoy the moment. Talked to them Sunday about continue to focus on the details and understanding how to win. We had an opportunity to get up bigger on these guys and probably put them away sooner, and we didn't capitalize. So it all comes down to execution. That's one of the things we need to focus on.
What was it like after the game? Of the win, the big crowd, alumni. What was that like for you?
Oh, it was a great feeling. Being able to go sing the fight song with the band and whatnot, and getting all the congratulations. But the hardest part for me is getting out of coach mode. And I'm already thinking about the next step and what we got to do or what we need to do to improve. So I had to take a moment finally to realize that hey, we accomplished what we set out to do, and that was to win a football game.
Let's talk about that play in the third quarter, the interception, needing something to happen. Evan returns it, loses the ball. It's recovered by Watts, and for the touchdown. What was going through your mind during that play?
Honestly, that was a point in the game where I thought we're going to win this game. Not just because of the score, but to me it felt like these kids were going to let this opportunity slip. We're going to, no matter what's going on, they're going to find a way to make a play. Even when we make a play and then turn the ball over, they were there to recover it. And to me, it just showed that, hey, these kids weren't letting this one go.
For Evan, he could have been the hero in the doghouse pretty quick on that play. Fortunately, everything worked out for that. But talk about him in that moment and just what you've seen out of him this season.
He's continued to grow. He's a guy that's got forced into the role early, and he has he's extremely gifted with his ball skills. He may not be there technically, and we're working on it, but he's eager to learn. He's a yes sir, no sir kid, and he's a pleasure to be around. And, his hard work, his improvement over the past 8 weeks has shown by his production.
You guys joked around at all just about maybe he holds on to the ball. He actually would have had a touchdown. Maybe offensive coach maybe show him how it's done.
Yeah, Evan was one of those guys that was talented to where he could have played on either side of the ball, but the need was at corner right now just because we were a little thinner in numbers. We were a little thinner in numbers at the time. So, and he hasn't done anything to force us to take him away. And, we got to get our hands on footballs whether we're on offense or defense. So why not get turnovers?
You got that the first win. The losing streak is history. You guys go on the road, another trip to Texas. No easy task. You got to worry about that getting there. But once you get there, second time around, though, you guys know what to expect travel-wise. But how do you get ready for that next opponent?
We can't worry about the travel. Travel is what it is. We're focused on the game. If we start worrying about everything else, that's when you have issues. That's one of the comments I make to this team every week. The game has got to be more important than the trip. Knowing our opponent and focusing on what we're doing in a game situation has got to be more important than what plane we're on, what seat we're sitting in, what hotel we're staying in, and where we're eating. That stuff becomes secondary to the actual game.
What have you seen on tape from your opponent on the face on Saturday?
They seem pretty fast offensively. Got some receivers that can run. Got some running backs that can run. I'm not going to say they're not complex, but they just try to line up and they're going to try to take some shots and out-athlete us on defense. They're going to try to do the same thing. They're going to line up and play some man and try to out-athlete you and get after you. And so we just got to match them. And then we're going to have to, when we get an opportunity to execute a big play, got to do it. We get an opportunity to get our hands on the football. We got on defense, we got to do it. And then continue to try to change field position and special teams.
You're saying that you had opportunities to put that game away on Saturday for the offense. What do they need to do to put up those more points? Easier said than done, but what do you want to see from your offense?
I think it's more or less just a mindset, knowing how to finish. The plays are there, the patterns are there, the effort is there. It's just a matter of finishing. And that's a mindset that we got to continue to instill in them that, hey, it's not good enough just to be there almost. we got to find a way to finish, whether it's the throw, whether it's the catch, whether it's the protection, whether it's the run, whether it's holding on to the ball, whatever it is, we got to find a way to finish every play, every rep, and to start some practice.
And then for you guys on defense, obviously with the effort on Saturday, is it better effort, execution? What have you seen from your guys?
I mean, the effort's always been there. It's just trust. We're building that trust that the guy next to me is going to make going to do his job. You know, I always tell him you can make the play without making the tackle. You know, you can be in your gap and somebody else makes the tackle, but you're the reason that play happened. Being able to trust each other, trust the system. You know, we've added stuff, subtract some stuff, and they're just getting more familiar. That's basically what it's becoming.
Perfect. And who is it? Is it pronounced Permian?
Permian, Texas Permian Basin.
Perfect. Anything else you'd like to add?
No. It's good to get a win, just not satisfied. Ready to get on to the next one.
Actually, one last question for you. I know you know it's not all about coach and the players, but for you now, that first win as a head coach, have you had time going home that night, just any time just to kind of think about it?
I think it was probably Sunday when I addressed the team was the first time, or right before I addressed the team, or around that time was the first time I kind of relayed, kind of sunk in. It was a lot easier talking to those guys after a victory compared to a loss. So that's when it kind of hit me. But it's hard to get out of coach mode. I'm still worried about the next game, and I'm not really content with just winning a game, even though other people may think we should be. That's not our goal.
Sounds good. Ian, congrats.